Alright, we are with game 3. We're going first. This is pretty good. We will not hold it in the 6. Um, right now it's kind of a hand that leads to nothing, but we just have to try and to do the something, and we'll be there. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video and wait for him to get back from wherever he is. Alright, he's back, uh, and so we're playing this match. Head on the clock. He was gone. That's something to keep in mind. Okay. So, we're going to hope he's not. So we're up against Storm, most likely, which is going to be awful for us. Okay. Make. Nonetheless, I guess we're just gonna. And we'll see what he does. Yeah, this has got to be Storm. I think, yeah. So it's that. Yeah, so this is really bad for us. Um, I guess the choice. I mean, playing the Spider doesn't get us anywhere. So I guess the best thing to do would just be play the Battlement. We'll cycle into something and then pray that we draw a Crusher. But there's a good chance he just anyway kills us. 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 Oh, okay. So, all right, this changes things. The Kiln Fiend, and then there's the other, the 1/3 flyer. So this is much better for us, because we could pick this off with the Spider pretty well. We also have the Glimmer Posts, and we'll be gaining 5 off of them. So that puts us a little farther out of range. Nothing too significant, but all right. What's he doing? All right, so we'll play the Glimmer Post. Another going back to change pressure might be good. Thinking on deck it just wants to take its time, and so Crusher seems really good when you have these really explosive starts, but what do you think is a double strike? Yeah, they don't happen too often. It's not good. All right. Oh no, we didn't. We lose on the next spell. Right. Once pieces definitely go in. Um, I don't think. Okay, so we definitely want Moment's Peace. Against his deck, I don't know if they also run the um, any type of like the lands that make 2 mana. So I don't know how good all this other stuff's gonna be against them because the land destruction is okay. This is really good against the come into play tapped lands that make 2 mana, and because it puts them behind like 2 turns. If he's just running basics, these become less important, and they also become less important if he's running a um, slower storm deck, which that one is. They are green. So I think we could bring in a little bit of land destruction in place of that. We could also bring them in place of a Blight Widow. Well, um, okay, so we have. I don't know. I've fallen in love with Blight Widows irrationally. My irrational love with spiders. Um, so we Dragonauts. We want to make sure we have blockers for that. We don't want to get blown out by it. Um, so maybe we could do 3, and then uh, I prefer these over the thermokarsts, just because they do something else and they're not like. All right, this is good, so we'll keep this. We have this. This can actually lead to a lot of blowouts, especially if he apostates blessings and amps something up, make it really big. Uh, these also can be fogs too. It's not back. Sometimes the extra they are significant. A lot of the time, basically getting like almost a blowout from it. The same way it's good against Affinity if they have ATOG or sack all their guys for it and then swing. Stop. Um, what's up? Oh, we could play the Blight Widow. We could play the Battlements or the Blight Widow. Well, let me think. If we play the Blight Widow, he can blow us out with the Apostate's Blessing and whatnot. If he doesn't have it this turn, then next turn we're pretty much set because we could just leave the Blight Widow up and the Moment's Peace. So then when he puts the Apostate's Blessing on it, yeah, I think we just gotta and hope he doesn't have it. He also can't bolt. All right, well that changed, so we can't blow him out with it anymore. But it's gonna make him harder. It's gonna make it harder for him to, I think. Strikes here, and then we lose. Oh, we also need another green, but uh, I I think we just have to leave Moment's Peace up. There's really no way around that. We just have to wait for another green. And then we can play the battlements, Wall of Roots, or pretty much any. All right. Um. Because he, we just we lose the blessings and flame slash. Suspenseful. All right. I don't think really doesn't. Okay. Well, that works. So we play Wall of Moments. Um. This also lets us Acid Moss and then still have green for. Uh, that's and definitely just. Oh man. All right. So I think let's see. One, two. Yeah, because we need to leave enough up to have Moment's Peace. So we'll just play the battlement, and then next turn we'll have. Once we start Acid Mossing, we'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then next turn we'll have enough to Acid Moss. I guess we'll just start hitting the mountains. Um, since he's going to have more than enough blue to do whatever he wants to do. We don't have to worry about Moment's Peace anymore. Okay, so he has 2 cards left in his hand. We could maybe the play is to just spam the field with the Sentinels. We have the Blight Widow to block the Dragnauts, even though it'll still live. But so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can get 3 of these. Um, they'll block well, or we could just drop the Herd. Uh, okay. We'll do this. So he also did it for. Let's see what. This one. Um, I don't know if I don't know if there was anything else we could have done differently. Um, we ended up drawing into extra herds. The acid might have been a bad choice. These should have been arrows. Well, all right. Um. Oh well. Storm's a really tough matchup for this deck. It's kind of strange that we have yet to run into any of the main. Well, White Wing's kind of mainstream and popular, but I don't know. We've been taking it against pretty much this deck's worst matchup so far. Uh, our our dream of a cash out is not going to happen today. But I'll still just finish up the daily, play the 4th match, and I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.